Kings take on the Southside Dogs.
Oh, well, you know.
Blake's got a gun of an arm. He's a first-year Pee-wee, or JB, but he doesn't have the size of one. And there goes Gruninger.
Gruninger on the outside, peels away from the defender, and they open the game with a touchdown, Meadow Ridge Knights.
Well, and he does that better than anybody else in the business.
Come out firing to start this game. Handoff now. And the big man again. Dragging players with him. Like he's going on a sleigh ride all the way down in close.
Well, his pads are down around his knees, too. They were dragging at him, and these tacklers are getting a hold of him, and he's just pulling them along with them. I mean, I'm a big fan of the fullback and giving the big man the rock and letting him just run people over. But this is better than I even expected. He's just dragging bodies. Number 88 there is going for a ride. And it's actually 55, who is Caden DeVries, who brings him down. And not before they get down to about the 5-yard line. And
there's the handoff. Fraser bashes ahead. Touchdown, Renegades.
Well, I'm getting a text notification here from our friend Paula Sharp, who's at the ABC insertion camp, and she's letting me know that Malcolm Fraser is actually a young star for ABC, and a star he is. Look at this, just runs into people, drives bodies backwards.
I love the little high step at the end there. Happy for the touchdown, and so now it is 8-6. Hebert now. There's a handoff, looking for an edge. Number 7, Lincoln Schmidt. Being tracked down. Gagne Smith can't find him, into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
Nice run by Lincoln Schmidt here, but you got to give credit to his blocking. Like, the blocking just sets up so well for him. I mean, you got a guy out there that's open and waiting for a block. He's just bouncing along, and Gagne Smith gets out here, and he's trying to chase him down, but it's too little, too late. The blocking there was phenomenal.
Hebert once again will look to the air. Lots of good blocking up front. That time he's complete and he finds his man. Trying to make his way around, still on his feet to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights, number 23, Quinn Messier. Twenty-yard reception.
Well, Messier there, he was the one that was looking for someone to block earlier, and here he's got a whole play of his own. Great pass, drops it right into his arms. He's wide open out there. The defense had to come a long way to get back on top of him, and then he turns it upfield. And as quickly as...
of Majors, they go to Gruninger, trying to make his way outside. Looks like he's got the edge. Slips around a tackler, tiptoes his way into the end zone, and it is a touchdown, Knights.
It's like he's like a magician. He's just a step ahead of each of the tacklers. Like number 17, Evan Fox is coming over there, and he looks like he's got a beat on him, but then Gruninger just disappears. It was like they fake the reverse, and they're big 62 just out of his fingertips. Number 9 out of his fingertips. 17 just out of his fingertips. And Gruninger's...
And Hebert now testing out his arm. Throws it up. What a catch! Oh my goodness, acrobatic catch. Number 10, Renzo Aranaza to the 5. Touchdown, Knights.
Wow, if the Renegades didn't want to be down by 3, they definitely don't want to be down by 4. This hurts. And you see here, the defender plays the ball very well, but instead of knocking it down, it bounces up. And Renzo does a great job of just staying with it. Beautiful throw by Hebert here. The defender gets up there, almost picks the ball off, and Renzo, great eyes, great focus, stays with the ball, gets down into the end zone, and there's nobody behind him.
I thought that was an underthrown ball, but boy, yeah, Renzo he kind of juggled it in the air. And now they'll go back to Brass, trying to sweep his way out to the right. Brass cuts inside, touchdown, Meadow Ridge Knights. Meadow Ridge Knights.
Meadow Ridge Knights. Yeah, there it is, and Gruninger gets out there and blocks for him, gets a good hand on number 51, then gets in, and it's number 7 that's...
Reception.
Here comes pitch out to number 23, Quinn Messier.
Messier now cutting around the corner, and yeah, didn't need security to go in unimpeded to the end zone, and quickly finding its way to becoming a rout. These Knights wanted to repeat, and they're making a statement here on community football's biggest stage.
Well, you got to give it to the coaching staff, because you can't stop the kids. They're here to play football, so you can't stop them from running the ball. But they're not feeding Gruniger. They're not feeding.
Gagne Smith with the keep, sees a hole right up the middle. Gagne Smith dashing ahead, still on his feet. Gagne Smith breaks the tackle all the way down to the end zone. Touchdown, Renegades.
Well, we were just saying how Gagne Smith has had a great game today, both on offense and defense, but he hadn't been able to find the end zone, and here he finally gets rewarded for hard work. He just keeps working hard, and it paid off right here. Beautiful job. I mean, they're just over the 50, and he gets the ball, breaks off a tackler there, gets past another tackler there, and gets driving up the field, and he's being chased the whole way here. Makes a couple of moves because he knows Jacob Brass is coming. He knows Jacob Brass is fast, but it was the island teams, the VMFL and the VCFL, had to play last week.
There's a catch by Aranaza to the end zone. Touchdown. Great, sorry to cut you off, but great patience as he waited. He could see that ball in the air, and he just out-snaked him for the ball, the defender.
Well, it's like he did it. It was the same that happened the last time he made the catch. He was behind the defender. The defender had, the defender has position on. Greenway goes up for it. Doesn't quite get his hand on it, but Aranenza is right there to grab it.
56 yards. And I tell you what, I mean, the quarterback's got a good arm, but he kind of underthrew that one. And Aranaza, once again, who made the juggling catch last time for the touchdown.
And you want to get here, you want to get warmed up, you want to, have a time to have a good game. Oh,
another interception. And this time for number 10, hey, why not? He's got a couple touchdowns. Renzel Aranaza still on his feet, and he was within a few yards of getting his third major, and this time on the defensive side.
Well, as it gets set up here, I'm not sure if they're even going to get a playoff here. I mean, the offense and the defense are swapping.
I don't think they're in a rush to do it, to be honest.
No, and I think, if anything, they're just going to take a knee and call this a day type thing.
Aranaza, he wanted it. You could see the way he was. For the second straight year, will hoist the trophy. Congratulations to Coach Brass and the rest of the coaching staff. We'll be back in a little bit. Matt Macri and myself, you've got it here on Championship Sunday. It's VBN Sports with the 12-man provincial championships from Perry Percy Stadium.
Again, congratulations to the Knights and congratulations to the Renegades for making it this far. If we can have both teams with their handshake and proceed to their respective 50-yard lines. And I'll pass this over to Mr. Joe Galeska, president of the BCCFA, for our awards presentation, our trophy and banner presentation.
We have our championship trophy, the banner, and the plaque.
Okay, you guys ready?
And now we'll present the gold and silver medals to both teams. Again, thank you very much for coming out. What a great game, and congratulations to Meadow Ridge.